Hello friends, my name is Masu. Today we shall discuss our topic project procurement management. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management or you are planning to give exam or PMP in near future. So let's start. First of all, I would request to please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the bell option as well so that my videos can reach to you, and also you can follow me on the Facebook page as well. Friend, project procurement management is basically a knowledge area defined in the PMBOK Guide Project Management Body of Knowledge. This is a book issued by PMI, which is a non-profit based organization based in USA, and it's an institute which is basically managing or issuing the best practices or industry standards for the project management. Now, project procurement management basically involve processes, activities related to acquiring goods and services from external sources. So, to support the project execution. And whenever we are working in any project, many times it happens that you need some goods. For example, you need hardware for production, you need hardware for test environment, uh, especially if you are working for any construction project. So you need different material from different countries outside the country. You need different particular hardware which is not available within your city or outside the city, outside the country as well. So due to all those reasons, we need to procure the services or goods. For that purpose, we have to rely on the external vendors. And vendors are those basically are the suppliers who provides the goods or services. Okay, and you can say not only goods or services, it can be any expertise, any material, any software services. So it all depends on the external vendors. So due to that reason, whenever you are procuring the goods or services from the external vendors, you have to do the project procurement management. Now, the first thing in the project procurement management is plan procurement management. So that means you have to develop a procurement management plan that outlines the procurement strategy for the project. The key activities involved in the plan procurement management means that you have to identify that what actually you need to procure for the project, the method you will go for the procurement, like bidding, negotiation. You have to which type of contract types you will prefer for procurement, either fixed price, cost reimbursable. Every contract type has its own positive and negative things. Define how procurement performance will be measured and monitored. Identify the risk involved in the procurement and develop mitigation strategies. Develop a procurement schedule, like for example the month of January which things will be delivered, in the February which thing will be delivered. So you must have the schedule should be developed properly so that there is a visibility about the delivery timeline. Then next is the uh, conduct procurement. That means obtain bids or proposal from the vendors, evaluate the bidding, and then select a suitable seller or vendor for the procurement. The key activities involved in the conduct procurement is, first is the procurement document. That means actually what you need to procure, what are the specification. Then proposals from potential sellers, vendors you will receive. Evaluate those proposals, cost, scope, based on predefined criteria whether it fulfill the requirement or not. Then select a seller or vendor. Seller is basically a person or a vendor which basically provide these services or goods. Then negotiate and award the contract. Negotiation means you will sit with them, talk with them, and try to do some negotiation with respect to the with respect to proposals, with respect to cost, and then communicate the contract decisions to all relevant parties, that what has been decided. Then next is the control procurement. Main objective of control procurement is manage and oversee the procurement activities to ensure that project objectives are met. That means key activities involved, like monitoring and controlling the procurement performance, whether whatever has been decided it is fulfilling or not. You should have a proper appropriate relationships with the seller or vendor, which basically providing the services. If there are any issues or problems in the contract execution, maybe issue related to payment, maybe issue related to something else, so it must have to be resolved properly. Verify that deliverables meet the specific requirements of the project. Ensure that if there are any issues in the payment, should be properly solved with respect to the contract terms. If the delivery is complete as per the contract, as per the criteria scope, you have to clear the payments as well. Then implement changes to the contract as necessary wherever it is required and necessary. Then close procurement. That means when the procurement is completed, you have received the goods and services, then you have to close the procurement. Procurement closing means that you will basically, first of all, you have to identify that work has been completed satisfactory. You can get buy-in from any particular stakeholders as well who involved in the project. Obtain formal acceptance from the buyer, okay, that he has received the things, he has received the delivery. After receiving formal acceptance on the written in the written format, close out the contract including any outstanding payments or deliverables. If there are anything which is pending with respect to deliverable or payment, it should be clear at that moment, because after closing obviously nothing can be done. Update the project requirement with respect to final procurement information. uh, the things, positive things or negative things, should be properly documented in the lesson learned document. Then next is the additional considerations. Friend, here very important decision is make or buy analysis. That means you have to identify whether you will perform a particular project activity in house or procure it externally. Whether if you have the expertise, you can manage it in house, or if you think that you don't have the required expertise, you can procure it from outside. Then types of contracts means that fixed contract, cost reimbursable contract. So whatever the contract is suitable for your project, for your scope, you must have to decide it accordingly. Then risk management means that identify and manage the risk associated with procurement, including supplier reliability and performance. If there are any legal and ethical considerations, you must have to consider, like if there are any regulatory requirement, if there are any government compliances are there, so adhere to ethical standards in procurement process as well. It is also very important. So, from a friend, it involved procurement involved collaboration between the project team, project professionals, and vendors to ensure that external resources are acquired efficiently, risks are mitigated, and the project progresses according to the plan. Regular communication, documentation, and monitoring are essential component of successful project procurement management. So friend, thank you, thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please share it with the friends and colleagues, and thanks a lot for watching.